Have you guys watched The Last of Us yet?
I've watched the
I've
first 2 episodes.
First two?
I've watched every episode except the latest one.
Yeah, one that drops tonight.
So you've seen
No,
the first.
the one last week.
Okay.
Okay,
I've not watched that one.
Okay.
so you've watched 4 because I think tonight the 6th one comes out because we've seen
I'll check.
5. We've seen the first 5. We haven't seen the one today yet
Yeah.
because we're recording on Sunday. In case you're wondering,
Yeah.
if you didn't know,
And apparently they drop at like 8 o'clock our time.
it's just like Game of Thrones did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But and talk about it in general though, like I said, if anything, talk the first episode. First episode, like that opening might be one of the best openings in a TV show ever.
Yeah. The episodes have been good so far. It's really I know Jess and I know nothing about the game.
Right.
Me either.
Yeah, Bo, I think you know a little bit about
Yeah,
it.
I played it like whenever it originally dropped because I got on the hype on it and I liked it. I mean, it's a story, very good story, compelling game. Like, and there's a lot of things they've recreated in the show that is like darn near scary how spot on they are.
So they are following pretty closely.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm gonna go. This is the second episode. I can go to the second episode at least when they encounter their first clicker. That's
Okay.
straight out of the game inside the museum, and the TV show made it about nerve wracking as trying to do it in the game. Like that's
It was.
exactly what you like. You don't want to mess with the clickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen like previews from the further episodes, like I forgot what they're called, the bigger ones.
Have we seen those yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a really big one.
yeah, the big boy.
Oh, the big
Yeah,
ones.
big
Yeah.
Yeah, the bloat. I think I don't know if they're called bloated
That
or what
was
they're
in the-
called. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were called bloater.
Okay.
bloater.
Yeah. Okay. Bloated.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That thing's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we have seen that one.
I mean, Last of Us so far, one of the best episodes of TV in this year was episode 3.
Yeah. I need to watch that one.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one we hadn't watched yet.
Episode 3 was like
That's the one with Nick
I-
Offerman.
that
Yeah.
came out of left field. I mean, I was
completely
seriously.
out of
I
left
finished watching that now, and I was crying. I was
Yeah.
crying. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I see why everybody was saying that this is the best episode of TV. I will totally agree.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Well, one thing that's made me happy with The Last of Us, and I hope it translates into other video game adaptations of movies or TV shows, adaptation of games, is look, stick to close to your source material, and it will become a good big hit to the fans and people who have not played it.
Yeah.
It just feeds back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that it seems like Pedro Pascal, his whole shtick now is protecting magical children.
Yeah.
That is the observation that we made in the process of binging this. I was like, well, here I am. I'm back on a post-apocalyptic show again on Sunday night. So
Except the kids aren't making cute cooing noises. They're dropping the F bomb.
Well, also him looking very similar to Joel helps a lot too.
Yeah.
He don't have the big thick bushy Joel beard, but he's close there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two things that has that familiarity to me. We've got post-apocalyptic show on a Sunday night. You
Yeah.
got Pedro Pascal playing a character who is entrusted with the life and the well-being of a child. So it's like
Yeah.
just kind of it's my wheelhouse, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I watched a good bit of the first episode, and the first time I watched it, I was kind of distracted because I was like, I know her from somewhere. Where do I know her from? Where do I? Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
Yes.
She was the awesome chick at what was it?
Lady
I forget
Mormont.
what her role was.
More amount.
Mormont.
Are you talking about Ellie, or are you talking about
Ellie.
Okay.
Yeah, Bella Ramsey.
Bella Ramsey.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a little baddie in Game of Thrones. and
Yeah, she was
she's
a little tail
She
kicker.
stepped up and yeah. She made waves because I remember that episode was kind of like da 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 da, and then all of a sudden she comes up and she's just like throws it down,
yeah.
and she made herself memorable, and she really didn't have a whole lot of anything after that. I don't remember not much of anything memorable.
Yeah, this is the one thing I know that she's done after that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I told Brock, I said, this is the same guy. Craig Mazin, who is on this. He was also the creator of Chernobyl on HBO,
Yep.
which was fantastic. So like,
Mhm.
well, you know what you're going to get with this guy being tied to this
Oh
as
my
well.
Gosh.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you guys haven't watched Chernobyl
Yeah, I need to watch that one. I've heard
on
good things
HBO
about it.
Max, holy smokes. That is one of the best series I've ever seen in my life, hands down. That is so good. And to know everything was practically, nonfiction in it. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
But I'm really enjoying this so far,
Mm-hmm.
and looking forward to seeing what transpires with this series.
Yep. Yeah. I wish I had a PlayStation. I'd love to play it.
I think it's going to drop on PC. The first one's either going to drop on PC here at some point,
Is it?
or if it
Okay.
hasn't yet.
I know Spider-Man Miles Morales just dropped on PC.
Yeah,
If I'm not
So,
mistaken.
Sony's getting where they're releasing a lot of their stuff, their previously exclusive stuff.
Yeah, it might be time to upgrade a desktop system.
Yes,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you have a system there that could probably play it.
Oh, this one can?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
heck.
I mean,
Don't
it's
need it
not
then. Let's go.
It's not incredibly high end, but I mean, it's pretty good.
All right.
I did
Yeah, it says-
VR on it.
yeah, they're
That is
they're,
true. That's true.
They're releasing. A couple years ago, they remastered it for the PS4,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's that port that of it, but it's still still the same game. But yeah, it says it's going to
Okay.
be on PC.
All right. I can wait.
There you go.
Keep up my lifelong streak of never owning a PlayStation. We'll own a second Xbox before too much longer,
Well,
but I
there you
won't own a PlayStation.
We have something in common there, Brock. I don't own a PlayStation. Of course, I don't own an Xbox either. So
But there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
PC
that.
Master Race.
you said it.
Yep. Oh my! Well, Last of Us is definitely it's been a fantastic show. It's definitely not one to watch around the kids.
Yeah, you were complaining about a certain F word, and I was like, why do you hate Firefly so much? I mean, come on,
Shorten it to fire and replace 3 of the letters.
Oh, hey, I was.
Yeah, they wow.
Yeah, I get that. The colorful language
It's
can be.
gratuitous.
Yeah,
It's gratuitous. It's not necessary, but
It's HBO.
yeah, they do it because they can.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
But see, though, the story's still compelling enough to keep you around for it. Though, like you're very interested in it,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah. And we'll keep going with it. I mean, we were going to watch it earlier today, but then we realized that they're not going to drop it until it hits the actual the cable channel.
Anything to keep you from watching Andor. I get it.
There we go. There's the sore spot right there.
Oh, I promise we're going to.
He's over here talking about, oh, watch Chernobyl. It's like the best TV show I've ever seen. Blah, blah,
Well,
blah.
I saw Chernobyl when it came out.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we watched it.
Yeah, it's been a while. Picard, I mean, Trek's first and foremost
no.
in my life, so Picard's going to hit.
That was just
before
a
any-
jab, guys.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
watch whatever you want. It's fine.
So, let me check the schedule we got. So we got.
Yeah, that's.
Are we ready to move on? Anything else we want to talk about Last of Us?
No.
Or-
Well,
Okay.
can I talk about something though? I'm kind of curious. I saw
Yeah.
this. I'm sorry. I saw a trailer and I didn't know this came out around the same time. But it's is it Knock at the Doors? The new M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh yeah, Knock at the Cabin.
Knock
or
at the
some-
Cabin.
Yeah,
I
with
just-
Batista in it.
Yeah, something like that propped in my field. I saw that night, and now that's a movie I am very interested in.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing a trailer for it, and I don't remember the trailer.
From like I said, I'm trying not to give up too much story just from what I watched on this video, just kind of talking about it. But is this couple? They have their daughter. They're in a cabin. All of a sudden, these 4 random people knock on their door, telling them, if you don't do this, the apocalypse is coming. Apparently, these 4 people are, I think, from what I understand from the book, they're the amalgamation of the 4 horsemen.
Okay.
And one of them is Dave Batista.
Yeah,
Right.
and from what I've heard,
That's
like a lot,
right.
a lot
That's
of,
right.
a lot of people are talking about like how good he is in this movie. Like he is like really ridiculously, like he's got some good acting chops in it.
And Jonathan Groff's in it.
And Rupert Grint
That's
also.
right.
The tie
That's
back
right.
to
That is Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan Groff. Yep.
But
He's
yeah,
lost in the woods.
but like this showed on like my timeline of suggested stuff I need to watch, and I watched. I was like, I need to see this because I was thinking it's maybe been on Netflix or something already, but no, it's actually in the theaters currently.
Yeah, I was gonna say it hadn't been out long.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail that. I was just thinking about that while it was fresh in my
that was
mind.
huge.
No, yeah.
Like I really want to see this movie. Like I'm very intrigued.
For an M. Night Shyamalan movie, it's actually holding up fairly well on Rotten Tomatoes too. I think it's at 68%. That's
Is it
actually
out?
pretty good for.
Yeah, it came out like they released it 2 weeks early so they wouldn't go up against Ant-Man. So there was our tie-in.
Wow.
Ah,
Well, wait a minute before we jet off. Just 1 second.
it's still called a rudder, Jess.
Before we move on, I'm just gonna make this one little comment. We do have The Mandalorian is dropping on
Yes.
March the 1st, and
Ooh.
there is a clip out there.
Oh.
If you have not seen this clip, go watch this clip.
Is this in the chair when he's talking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, every kid's favorite thing to do when they get into a chair that spins
Yep.
is just spin and spin and spin.
Grogu's got a Grogu.
And
Yeah.
the same thing goes for my baby. He's got to you got to entertain himself and spin himself in the chair. then oh, I see candy on the desk. Ooh, I want a piece of candy. So yeah.
It was
Absolutely.
I saw that clip too. It's adorable. If you haven't watched it,
It is.
definitely watch it.
Yeah, that'll be a reason to go back to Disney Plus here soon.
That's the first, right?
March 1st.
So golly, it's next week.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's going to be coming up on the near future episodes of Bama Geeks.
Jess gushes over Grogu.
I will watch Andor before we get to that because I'm going to
I
do
was
that
about
for
to
you,
say
Kevin.
not Andor.
I will do Andor for you before that, Kevin. There's no way I can watch new Star Wars without watching that one.